What is going on, guys? Anger Collections in the house for another video. All right, so unannounced live stream Saturday. Oh my God, wow! This is probably the first time I went live around this time, but you know what? Let's do it, man. Let's do it. First time, right? So I just watched Rudy Alpha Investments very recent video. Pretty much talking about everyone's everyone suddenly is like an investor in TCG, Pokemon, Magic, and all other things, right? And all we're gonna talk about is basically TCG, Magic, Pokemon. So as far as that, many many are getting into the whole sealed closet investing with Pokemon pretty much taking over. Even the sports cards is it's kind of like in any event, there's a lot of Pokemon, man. Even sports cards, YouTubers, they're talking about um, trying to get in with Pokemon, and then Pokemon getting into like Magic. It's like this whole like what Rudy said is like the we're in the quick flip era. As far as you can go to any retail store, just wiped out, like cleaned up, all scalp every product, and then you can just dump it into TCG Player, eBay, double your money. That's basically where it's at. There's no more the whole back in the day where like you can just have fun, collect things and really not think about this whole like flipping thing, so I just want to like make a video about it because it's very interesting as far as like me as a seller, right? um because everyone wants to just do this whole quick flip, right? You can buy anything, uh Walmart, Target, and then just double your money or like make your $20. That's it, right? That's it. And then now you're an expert. You're a good investor. And for me, it's because what he was talking about is like this whole skill and luck, right? And the thing with the skill and luck thing with selling and this whole grind, right? And maybe some of you guys know or don't know, I'm a full-time TCG player seller, and I buy, sell, trade, mainly Magic. Just trying to get in with Pokemon right now again, because I just opened my eBay store. And this whole quick flip thing, it's oh, Orochi Zero, what's going on, bro? Welcome to the stream. I'll sell you my Final Fantasy Collector Commander boxes for $5,000. Damn, bro. Oh my God. That's not, those collector boxes, collector decks, actually went down. Um, collector command. Oh no, no, never mind. You're talking about the collector commander boxes. I actually have a sealed case of 6 and a loose one, so I have a total of 7. Those are all pre-ordered, and yeah, I mean, you could call that luck, I guess, right? Uh, Orochi, yeah, 800 now. Yep, yeah, they went down the collector commander decks, right? But last time I checked with the collector boxes, I think they're man, the market is really marketing on the collector boxes though, because right now they're like from I think at the peak of like 200 listings and now down to like less than 130, and they're like right around 1250, basically 1300 out the door. So yeah, I mean, market's got a market, right? And that's what I'm saying is like from what he was talking about as far as with Pokemon, the only really thing that needs to happen with Pokemon is a freaking massive supply coming in and really just crash the market. That's really it. And he's right about it because like the whole demand. the whole freaking demand with Pokemon is just so out of whack, man. Like to where everyone, like literally everyone that can just, hear that, oh, so you're telling me that if I buy this, sell it to like marketplace, earn 20, $30, you know, why wouldn't I do it? So everyone is like doing it, man. Like literally everyone. So now all of these people lining up on GameStop, Best Buy, Walmart, Target, even online, they're like freaking scalping everything, man. The demand for the actual fans of Pokemon, the actual collector of Pokemon, the freaking scalpers, the freaking flippers, rip and shippers, bro. There's just so many, man. There's just so many. So it's gonna take a while, man. But I believe that there will be a time, I don't know when, that the Pokemon market will really like make a dive, bro. Make a dive. But who knows when, bro? Because right now, like what Rudy was saying, everyone is just a freaking Pokemon investor. Everyone just making a quick buck. It's just quick flip, man. There's not much any of the old school, like you just buy and collect, and if you hold it, and all of a sudden, like the single prices, the box prices will just eventually go up to the point where it's not like parabolic, like insane like that. It's just normal. So I understand what he was talking about. So cheap. So the thing is, for me as a full-time TCG player seller, right? Um, my opinion with this whole quick flip era, and this is the reason why he was saying that a lot of people, uh, like getting into this market, doesn't know what they're getting into. Like people buying like Edge of Eternity, pre-ordering at the $400. Spider-Man pre-ordering at the $700. Now I'm not gonna say that those are bad deals. Those boxes can probably go to like $1,000. I have no idea. But all I'm saying is, like, for me, I let the deals come to me. Like if there's an opportunity that I know that I can make money, I will go for it. But I don't like stay up in the morning, line up in freaking GameStop, like scalping every product, like, hey, if I so happen catch up a restock, oh, man, I mean, why not, right? But I'm not gonna I'm not gonna wake up in the morning, line up at every Target, Walmart, stay up and just like all online Best Buy pre-orders, Pokemon Center with this whole black and white thing, just pre-order, like click, 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 buy, 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 buy. I'm not gonna do all that stuff, man. I let the deal come to me. Like I don't waste all of that time. And I'm not saying that those are not like bad play, right? I'm not gonna say it. Like you guys do whatever you guys want, but I let the deal come to me. And like if you guys click on this video, you guys saw my personal Power 9. Those were my personal Power 9 that I sold for $27,000. Some of you guys already know that story, but I flipped. Well, not really flip, because those were my personal collection, right? I finished my Power 9 uh, 2019. I sold it 2024. So it's just I sold it for like a year. Like, so a year from now, right? Yeah, I sold it last year. And yeah, I mean, it's I I sold it because, like, hey, it's really not doing anything for me. Yes, those were my personal collection, but I'd rather use my money to buy collections, to buy like deals that I can find, like deals that come to me. So yeah, you know, I'm not I'm not saying it's like, oh, like it's like a good flip, like I know, an investor, things like that. No, it's just so happened that those cards really like jump up in value from 2019 to 2024. I mean, granted, it's not really like crazy because the market, the vintage market, really like not doing anything. It's just nothing. It's just steady. It's not crashing, but it's just steady, right? So, in my opinion, I know a lot of you guys. Pokemon getting into Magic, Magic getting into Pokemon, whatever, wherever is like the best deal, like quick flip out there. Um, there's gonna be a time where you guys gonna feel like, man, I bought a lot of this crap, man, and now it's not selling. DJ Long Hair, what's going on, bro? What's going on? Why you're up? Lots of peeps on crazy. Yes, yes, yes. Hey, DJ, man. Not in Florida anymore, bro. I'm in the Washington area now. So yeah, we're basically in the same time zone. So tonight is this is the first time I'm streaming around this time. It's like freaking nine. What was it? 9 o'clock now. So this is a different time zone now. Trying to get back in the whole live streaming, making videos, but still in the process, right? Still in the process of the whole moving, getting things together. Nice, finally in my time zone. Yep, yep, yep. Almost 10. Yeah, almost 10, right? Um, it feels good over here, man. Like, man, Washington is way way different than Florida, but yeah, so getting back to the topic, man. So as far as like what Rudy was saying, um, like for me as a full time reseller, TCG player on eBay, I let the deals come to me. I don't, because the thing is, I'm not gonna say I'm like the best seller. I'm not gonna say that I always get the best deals. The thing for me that made I guess my business like from 2021 and up until now, I'm still full-time TCG player. I have no side, well, my side hustle was TCG player, but now this is like my full-time, right? No side hustle or anything else, just TCG player full-time. And the only reason why I still doing what I'm doing is because I stay on my lane. The whole people getting into like opening their store, brick and mortar, getting excited, getting into this, hype of like Pokemon, and like we hear like these bad news, of like a lot of Pokemon stores getting robbed, man. It's crazy. Um, I'm not like I stay on my lane, and if there is like this big hype or big demand, I'm not always going to like jump on it, just pretty much bet the farm. I let the deals come to me because if you do, so you really, really gotta be patient in this whole business, man. Really patient. If even though like you think that there's like a good deal out there that you can make 20, $30. You can double your money buying, prismatic ETBs or like the black and bolt news thing that's like happening in Pokemon. Everyone lining up in GameStop, Walmart, Target, catching up restock. Like the whole Final Fantasy thing. There's what you call this, the Costco Commander decks. Yeah, those are like good deals, man. But I'm not gonna like stay like line up with like Costco and trying to drive in all Costco, man. Like wiping and driving every single day and get the two limit that they have, right? Yeah, it's a good deal, but it's like if I'm going to Costco and I so happen, one other day, one at a time, right? I made a short video. There was like a pal there. Of course, I'm gonna buy. Like it's not like, oh, it's right here. It's not like I'm looking for it. But it's right there, so I would buy it. If there's like other good deals too, I would buy it too. So it's patience, bro. It's all about patience. Like what Rudy from Alpha Investments always say, market is going to market. His story about lost origin to where distributors dumping every single ETB to him. He's dumping every single thing, right? Every ETB. He bought basically a lot of them. And it's not like he's like an expert. Yes, he has the money to deploy and buy those ETBs for like very cheap, and now they're like super expensive. It's all about deals coming to him. It's not like he's looking for it, you know, and it's not even like right place, right time either. Like I said, let the deals come to you. Don't go and look for it. Don't go look for it, man. Let the deals come to you, because if you do it that way, you're not going to be spending, wasting time, wasting driving around. You're not wasting money too. You're not wasting money on these like other things that, yeah, you can make 20, 30, $40, but there's going to be other deals to be had, man, so it's really about the patience, bro. The outlaw decks were 30, not worth much, but 4 packs too. It's not bad. Yeah. You mean the Costco, right? I remember there's like the outlaw decks, um, Costco deal, right? Yeah, I remember. But now they have this, Final Fantasy. So that's really the that's really I want to talk about is the patience, man, and it takes time, and don't rush into things, man. It's really about like let because the market is going to market. That's really it. Be patient. Market's going to market, and go look for deal. Don't go chase for what is the hype thing. What is the next big hype? Don't get into this FOMO thing. Let the deals come to you. You know, don't rush into things. I think that's basically what I want to say. When I saw the video, it's very recent. I think he just posted it. Rudy just posted about this whole Pokemon and Magic, right? Where everyone is like a freaking great investor. Everyone is like this whole YouTube genius all of a sudden. But yeah, it's the people that stay consistent and don't rush into things, just buying up everything. Um, they're gonna stay around. I'm not saying I'm an expert, but that's basically what I'm doing. I'm not like these cards. Like if I buy a collection, I'm not like rushing, like, like just listing everything right away and dump it, right? I take time, like I take time on like doing other things rather than just like buy and then just dump everything. Yeah, some products that you can make money of. There are some times to where you have to list it right away, but for the most part, there's no rush in just dumping everything that you buy, man. Like you go to Walmart, you buy this sealed product, you buy a collection, you buy all these singles, and you just right away, just dump it, right? There's always money to be had, and there's, like I said, there's no rush into this business, man. There's, as long as you're not rushing and you have the patience in this market, bro, you're gonna be successful, man. you're definitely gonna be successful. And like I said, I'm not saying I'm an expert. I'm an expert, like I'm an investor or like closet investing. Like I've been doing this like business, and all that stuff. All I'm saying is like this is what I've been doing from the beginning. Like I don't rush into things. Like I let the deals come to me. If I see a deal on this side, it's not like, oh, all the people are looking in this product. Like I need to get into that too. And it's nothing like that, man. You know, Sometimes you really have to like look at the bigger picture, because even though I can deploy money in wherever like this big hype thing, yeah, there's probably like tomorrow there probably someone's gonna contact me about like this big collection. Now, as far as like profit goes, yeah, I can make money on both, but this makes more sense to me, for my business. So yeah, it's that's really about it, man. I know it's kind of like a weird time to do a live stream. It's a new I'm in a new time zone. I'm in a weird place of weird place over here, man. I'm setting up my room. It's nothing crazy. It's like I just really need like a small space to do my business. Packing and shipping. I think I think it's kind of like this small room too. I don't need like a big room anyway. But everything is kind of in place. I just need like a little more stuff before I open my TCG player. But it's been a while, man. I'm kind of itching on like starting on selling cards again. It's been a while. And while I'm here, like 22 minutes in, I just want to talk about like this new big change, um, with the whole move, right? So back in Florida, you know, obviously I know a lot of people, a lot of the stores. I go to them, make some good deals, buy products, and they know me, right? So now my issue is basically I don't know anyone. I don't know anyone over here. So I'm kind of like, man, I gotta get back into this you know new beginning on like knowing everyone, knowing the place. So I added this group over here in Washington, and I'm just trying to get to know each other. I'm trying to get to know like the stores and stuff. So I'm probably gonna make like videos about it, like visiting like stores. I don't know how they buy stuff. I don't know how they trade. I don't know how they sell their product. So it's really hard for me in the beginning, and this is what I expected. So I prepared for it. That's why before I left Florida, um, I I really um, I really deploy a lot of money buying collections back in Florida. So I had, yeah, I mean, you guys saw those collection buying videos. So those, I have those. I haven't listed a single card in the market, man. There's some small Pokemon collection, but for the most part, they're like magic cards, man. So yeah, it's amazing that um, being prepared is really help. But I need to get back in the whole knowing the area, knowing the stores, getting to know people, and yeah, so I can just start buying collections again, because you can't just move and just like start buying collections, man. Like you gotta make them feel comfortable selling the cards to you, So, man, it's gonna take a while, honestly. So I think the way I plan this is um, the way I plan it is buy collections back in Florida, just build up, right? Just build up a lot of collection cards, bring it here, um, and then sell through those. And then what I feel like I need to do is um, buy boxes, buy commander decks, get back into the whole opening product, and sell those singles. I know, like profit wise, not like the best thing, but if I need to do that in the beginning, I don't mind, because it's good to have inventory, singles, especially the new ones. You know, Edge of Eternity, Final Fantasy, right? It's good to have new inventory on your new singles in your inventory, right? Especially Final Fantasy, Edge of Eternity. Well, we'll see though. We'll see. And as far as where am I going to buy those, um, not sponsored, but I'm still going to buy from Co-Stuff Inc. because you still get like free shipping if you buy like a certain amount, right? So, so that's what I'm going to do. But hopefully, eventually, I will get to know like some stores over here and some people, and kind of like know the area, know the Facebook group, so I can start buying collections, or even like just play games maybe, I don't know, or trade with them, because like that's really important. You gotta know the community around you, because that's without like collections, or where the money is at, without buying collections, man, it's going to be much harder to grow your inventory, to get your business going. Um, Luckily, I had like some bulk that I brought with me. I think it's like, I want to say, how many is that? 8 boxes. So 8 times 4. So that's like, how many is that? 32, 32,000. I want to say 32,000 bulk. Is that right? Is my math right? So 8 boxes, yeah, times 4, yeah, 32,000. But those are like old cards, like old uncommons, maybe some commons, but the majority of it, they're all uncommons from the old set, man, that I kept. I haven't sorted it. I just separated them when I was going through the thousands and thousands of bulk I went through. I just separated all of the uncommons, and it went through all those boxes, man. So I brought those with me, and then yeah, I'm gonna go start selling those through for sure. But in the meantime, without any collections, yeah, I'm gonna be most likely opening commander decks, singles, maybe get lucky with the Costco commander decks because they have like free packs, because regardless, those Costco deals, they're like amazing. They're like $60. You get a commander deck and you get free 2 packs, so I'm gonna be like doing those kind of play for sure. The play boxes, not a big fan on opening play boxes and selling through the singles, because like the bulk is just so much. I already have so much bulk. It's good for video though, like box opening, but a lot of people are already doing it. So I'm probably not going to do the play boxes, but for sure, the commander decks. I've always that play, opening commander decks for singles has always been my go-to, without buying collection, so I think that's probably what I'm going to do. I'm going to be buying like 4 of each, maybe even 8 of each deck, and just sell through those, man. So I think that's that, man. It's just, I was going to make a separate video about this because it's hard in this area, not knowing anyone. Great area. um, it's a great decision for my family to move from Florida to here, man. It's I don't know. It just feels it feels different. You know, when everything is new, um, it just feels different. You know, it's a good feeling to have a new, you know, scene. You know, it's not like all beaches. It's not flat. It's just like all hilly. So it feels great, honestly. Late night anger. Marcus Betts, what's going on, bro? Welcome to the stream. I guess late night. It's like I said, it's a weird time for me. I just feel like because my it's actually my son's birthday. He just turned 2 today, and I fell asleep with him, and now I'm like awake, and I'm still kind of like in this weird time zone. But you know, it's getting there. You know, like I didn't know that freaking daytime or yeah daylight is like longer in this side, man. Like freaking 5 a.m. there's already a sun, and then it's like freaking 8 9 o'clock and it's still bright outside. Holy shit, man. I did not know that. So yeah, I just woke up and I felt like, you know, I just ate and then I watched Rudy's video, right? If you guys haven't seen it, man, shout out to Rudy. Check that video out. It's very long. But I was like, well, I kind of want to do a video, but I don't know what to talk about. So I was like, well, you know, I think I'm just going to talk about whatever he just talked about, which is very interesting. Like I said, he talked about the whole everyone's investor. Everyone's all of a sudden is like doing this whole quick flip, freaking rip and ship and so all that stuff, opening their own game store, you know, and it takes time, and you gotta be patient, man. You gotta be patient. Was going to watch it, but you're live. Go watch it. Go watch it after this. But it's very long, man. It's very long. This whole ramble. Sometimes every time I watch Rudy's video, especially the last few ones, it's almost like it's almost like one long video, and they're always like interconnected to each other to where it's like he's talking about just one thing. It's all the same, but it's just broken apart in like different titles, different thumbnails, but it's all just one video. Same shit, you know, Pokemon, Magic, and then like uh, it's just it's all the same. but but this recent ones, it's very interesting because it's true. Uh, anyone that heard about, you know, oh, if I buy this $50 ETB and I can flip it to 100, 120, I instantly get like $40. So I was like, wow, you know, if I do that multiple times, hit Walmart, Target, Best Buy, you know, Barnes and Noble, I can make quick money, you know. So everyone's doing it, man. Everyone's, and it's fine. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. You know, it's just sucks for a lot of people that's uh, the actual collectors, the actual players. Now, secondary market, you know, market's gonna market. There's a lot of demand, so that's what's happening. So, like you said, it's gonna take a while, man. It's gonna take a while. It's gonna take a lot of supply getting into the market to the point where, like he said, not a whole lot of people wanting to open product, not a whole lot of people wanting to buy this shipment to the from the secondary market because it's flooded, you know, and you see it everywhere. So when that happens, that's when you like really think about like, okay, you know, so what's my risk over here? You know, like back then, prismatic evolution, everyone's flipping it for like 150. Now you can't even sell for MSRP. So what's my risk of this buying now? You know, when the bubble pop and it goes back down to MSRP, even lower than MSRP, what's your risk on like that $50 going back up? You know, so you gotta think, you know, when and that's when you pull the trigger if you think that there is a chance for that given item to going back up, you know, and with Pokemon, it's it's different though. Like Magic Market and Pokemon Market, almost identical, but it's just, the swings are like more collectors in this side, more players in this side. So it's it's almost the same, but it's really not. So it's kind of hard to tell which is which. So that's why I got into both, Magic and Pokemon. Uh, just stop sorting out two outlaw decks I stripped down. Okay, all right, all right, all right. So that's really it. Not much going on. Like I said, just moved, and hopefully I get back into the whole selling singles again because it's been a while, man. I think that I closed the store almost like I want to say 3 months, so let's just say like a whole month, man, not selling anything. But it's gonna be great, man. I think Washington is a great place to be. Even though like when they say like Washington is expensive, bro, Florida is expensive too, man. It's getting expensive. But when we got here, yeah, some items, some products probably is like a little expensive, but I think I'm not even like thinking about that. It's not really the whole where it's expensive. It's more like my family. It's more like for the future of my family, my kids. So that's what I'm thinking of. Even though it's like it's more expensive over here. Like it's really about that. I think I'm thinking more of like the future. It's not now. Like I said, the whole quick flip, right? Everyone's like doing a quick flip. Just thinking about now. I'm thinking about like ahead. It's nothing like now. So I wish everyone would like think that way though, because like I mean it's the whole like mindset of short term, right? It's I don't know where I don't know. It's even before I always been like the whole patience game, the whole long term, and it's always like it's not. I know it's all about money, but it's not always about money. It's I don't know. It's like if you think if you I don't know how to say it. It's just like if you think money's secondary, like, because think about this. Money, if you do hard work, if you do the right thing, this and that, the money comes secondary, man. The money will come to you. I think that's like when I was working, right? And get promoted, and all of a sudden I'm like a manager, right? Like when I was like I remember signing the papers of getting promotion. Think about this, right? This is true story. Anger late nights. Uh, this is true story. Every time I got promoted from like a regular stalker to like a freaking this is like my produce store. I was like a part-time stalker, and then they promoted me to full-time stalker. Oh, and then after full-time stalker, they promoted me to freaking lead. So after the lead, supervisor. Holy shit, man, supervisor. And then after supervisor, I was like a specialist. And then after the specialist, I was like a freaking what is that? I have so many IDs. Those like name tags. I collected a lot of those because every time I get promoted, I have like a new one, right? So after the specialist, I think I was like a what do they call that coordinator thing? So I got a coordinator pin. And then last thing, they promoted me to manager, right? But all of those steps, right? All of those steps, um, I, I, I didn't even ask about like how much I'm getting paid. What's my new rate? All I was there was to really just freaking balls deep, just hard work, man. Just like, hey, what's the next? When should I start? It's all about just hard work, man. Like just you know sometimes my all of my employees everyone under me, right? Everyone under me, because I do this to my employees, right? Every month we will go to like a freaking restaurant, and I will like buy all of them like food, man. Anyone that wants to, if any one of you like a subscriber that was working for me in that store, if there's any, you guys know, like every month we would go to a store and I would like treat them, and I would like buy them food. And then there was that one night they were asking, man, I don't know why like this, you know, it's crazy how you just like spend money, man. I was like, that's crazy, like you're the only one that's like doing it. And I was like, like for me, like money, we can all, I can earn money, like I can make that money back. It's the people that I trust. That's really hard to come by. So, that's what I told my supervisors, my vice, like it's my co-managers and stuff. That's what I told them, like I can earn money. I can, if I spend like hundreds and hundreds, even thousands, just for one night, you know, I can make that money back, man. Just it's work. It's just work. But like the trust, like the people that you work with, just having a good workplace, that's much harder to get by. So, that's true, man. Sometimes when I do work, I told my director, bro. I told my director straight up, man. Like I told my director, bro. Sometimes I don't even do I don't even do the whole work for the company. Sometimes I just freaking challenge myself. I just freaking push myself to the limit. Not because like I'm doing it for the company. I'm just pretty much trying to beat myself. I'm just trying to beat like the I'm just trying to like freaking beat myself because like my what's it called as my my best what you call this? How do I say it? Like my best rivalry is freaking myself, man. Sometimes I think about that. That's how crazy I am, like with work, man. It's crazy. Like I told it to my supervisor, I was like, bro, you're crazy, man. Like I would do pallets and pallets of work just myself. I would freaking do everything, man. I would just sometimes I go hardcore like that. It's weird. I would just like you five of you, five of you go in the front. I'll take all of this, man. I can do everything. I can just do this whole side, don't worry about me. Because sometimes the needs, man, it's sometimes if you think that there's if you think uh where the labor needs more, is sometimes you just have to like sacrifice. And yeah, I do those, I mean, as a manager. But I don't know, that's just like a quick story about, fast story, right, about anger, right? It's I miss I miss work, not the actual work itself, but I miss the people. That's probably why I like doing live streams like these. I would do like videos. I got into YouTube is because I miss the interaction with a lot of my employees. I miss the drama, bro. My God, the drama was like hiring people, firing people, like just the delegating task, and just like those problems, man. It's like I think that's what I miss the most, not the actual work, man. The work can be anything, but man, I just miss the people, man. So yeah, yeah, that's it. I'm going into like different tangents now, but yeah, I mean that's really it, man. I don't know if I'm like boring you guys. It's like a weird time for me. Hopefully, um, I will get back into the normal videos, like short videos, regular daily live streams, things like that. But We shall see. Schedule will be different, times will be different, but yeah, I'm still here. I'm not going anywhere. We're still going full on TCG player eBay, and we're gonna freaking conquer this, man. So right now, Final Fantasy, pretty much old news now. That the box can easily just go like 1,500, 2,000. It's just a matter of time, honestly. And Edge of Eternity, everyone missed out already. Boxes is like freaking $400. Who knows? It can even go up to like 500, but we'll see. But everyone missed out. To the people that pre-ordered early, lucky for you. That's good. Whether you open it or keep it sealed, or just quick money, quick flip, it's up to you. Spider-Man also missed the boat already because when I did the video, I think it was like 400, 500. Now it's like pre-ordering for 700, and we don't really know not a whole lot of anything on Spider-Man, but already missed out. Airbender, we shall see if as far as like pre-order goes. Um, I know the shit show again with Sonic. What is it? The Sonic Secret Lair. Yeah. Um, Right? Maybe a good deal, but I never like, man, like after the Marvel, whew, I got lucky with Marvel, and I got into the whole Final Fantasy Secret Lair. My God, it was just shit. So I was like, this is not worth my time, man. So I was like, after after like 10, 15 minutes, I'm gone. And then like the whole Sonic thing, there's some cool, cool cards in there. There's some cool reprints. But yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna, I'm like, I was so busy. I was so busy. It sucks, But yeah, the whole Lotus Petal thing, that's pretty cool. But yeah, so that's pretty much e- everything. That's everything in the market right now. The whole Pokemon thing, they just had like the release of the black and white thing. I mean, same shit, nothing's different, Everyone's scalping everywhere, reselling everything. So yeah, that's really it. Uh, do you have art cards? DJ, I don't really have art cards anymore. Hold on. Maybe I kept the whole box of art cards. I could be wrong, DJ. Maybe I still have. I'll let you know, man. I'll let you know. Hit me up on the Discord. Not signed. I don't know. We'll see. MTG cards, what's going on, bro? Welcome to the stream. Why are you in a closet? This is actually not a closet. This is a storage room. This is a storage room. I just want to like do some videos, maybe most of my videos for now over here because it's like it's enclosed. I can just like shout over here. No one's gonna hear me. And I'm not disturbing my family, So yeah, that's it. What's going on, man? I think this is the first time I saw you here. So yeah, I'm not gonna hold you guys to it, man. I just want to talk about really quick about some videos, some shenanigans. Rudy is like pumping, shit like that. Although you should call it streaming, streaming from the closet. That's good, man. That's good. Yeah, because everyone's like a closet investor these days, right? Yeah, streaming from a closet. Anger, streaming from the closet. There you go. One, I remember one of you guys commented that this is like a freaking cell. I'm in the cell, bro. But no, this is a storage room, man. I'm not even sitting in a chair. I'm sitting on a table. Yeah, these are all just like, what is this? Freaking table. There's like some luggages over here. There's no product here. It's just storage. But yeah, so yeah, I mean, for 15 minutes, man. I will take that box, man. No real value in it. I'm writing on them, so I don't want to spend much. But let me know on the whole box. Okay, yeah. If I see the box, if I kept it, because I did the whole garage sale, back in Florida. I can't remember if I sold those boxes. Yeah, I'll let you know, man. I'll let you know. So, yeah, that's gonna be it, guys, for today. I'm not gonna hold you guys for another 10 minutes to hit 1 hour. It's too long, man. But yeah, that's gonna be it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please consider liking and subscribing. Hit that bell notification so you don't miss any video. Yeah, actually, notification, that's very important because these days, my uploads on video, my live stream, holy shit, my live stream is like different time. So make sure you hit that notification, man. So yeah, anger up, boys. Peace.